League volleyball action in Minneapolis. Varsity southeast of Saline comes to play the Lady Lions. Lady Lions coming off a impressive outing out at Russell in the Russell tournament. Lady Lions won that tournament. Fine fashion. That's not an easy tournament to win. I've been out there many years, and with the older daughters, it's not an easy one to win. Megan Donovan, Tacey Pounds, Krista Seamers, Krista Frazier. Jessica DeVries and the senior for Minneapolis, Jordan Crossan. And the ladies are ready to go. JV's playing over at the other gym. I hope my daughter will forgive me for not being there. Hopefully I'll get to watch her play a little bit over here with JV1. We'll be back at the start of this match in just a minute. You may have noticed Minneapolis has some nice new jerseys. And there's their warm-up sprawl in preparation for the first match here tonight. And we're just getting ready for first serve, and that will be Southeast will start it out. Rodriguez, first serve, is handled by Donovan on the back. Nice set by Frazier and DeVries. Now Frazier serves right in there. Syme with the tip. We do have another Syme. Frazier with another nice set in the middle. This team has revolved around the middle the last year or so with Jordan Crossan. We'll have to find some outside hitting, and I've noticed we have that this year with Seamers being able to put a little more on that outside hit. Now Tacey Pounds in for Minneapolis. We're missing somebody, and I don't know who. Donovan tipped the front. DeVries hammers one through. That's a lift. Now Jessica DeVries with the big hammer. Chantel will play the back row as that's the way it works. Haven't watched one for a while, and the Southeast libero cannot dig it out just past the 10-foot line on a short serve by Krista Frazier. And there's another one. Syme with a nice pass up. Now she's set, she tips. DeVries. Now back to Jordan and a tip. Crossan, another big hit, and she stopped. Southeast tries to tip it on a cross, and Crossan stuffs her. Kelsey Brown with the tip on a cross. Now Frazier still serving for Minneapolis. Brown with the pass. Syme with the left hand. I believe that's Syme, yeah. Shayla Syme used the left hand that time and tipped it on a cross. And the ball lands in the middle point Southeast. 6-1 Minneapolis. Nice pass by Tacey. Now back to Jordan. It's good. Minneapolis strutting their stuff here early as Crossan and DeVries collecting kills, puts Minneapolis out to a 7-1 lead. Now Jessica DeVries, what a tape shot, just barely nicked the tape, goes on across for a point. To win that tournament out at Russell, I guarantee you have to serve well all day long, and evidently the girls did. I didn't see the stats. Now Simon with pass that goes out into the stands, and Southeast wants a timeout as Minneapolis is out in front 9-1. We'll be back right after this timeout. Jessica DeVries serving again now. This says close to the net and crossing. Stops it. Southeast recovers and they tip it on across. Now short set fake and Steamers drops the hammer on it. They block. Nice job by Southeast, and I'm sure the coach told them to go ahead. Little mix up in the back. DeVries called off by Krista, and then I think they weren't sure who was going to take it, and it drops to the floor, point Southeast. Simon's pass by DeVries. Now Seamers with a tip. Rodriguez pass goes way out into the stands. They recover. Big hit by Southeast. The Rodriguez girl can, well, there's two of them, I guess. Oh, that's Everhard, excuse me. Now the pass by Frazier, front back set by Pounds, and crossing hammers one through as Everhard cannot keep it in play with the block. 10-3 Minneapolis. Jordan Crossan now for Minneapolis. Serve is right on the money. Southeast with a nice pass. They tip. Crossan digs it up. Now Pounds with another tip. Southeast, it's over in three. Now Donovan in midair could just hang there and tip it on across. Now Southeast stuffed. They cannot cover, and their pass goes back out of play, out the back line. 11-3. Minneapolis. Crossing. That goes down to the floor, and Rodriguez cannot pancake out to get her hands under the ball. It's point Minneapolis. 12-3. Oh, another wicked serve by Jordan Crossan, and it's the antenna out of bounds. Right now, Southeast cannot handle the serves. Minneapolis cannot get a decent pass. Crossan now still serving. And even the DS pass goes clear out of bounds. Point Minneapolis. She bumps it up, and Brown gets to it, but it's just barely back into play and goes under the net. Crossan still serving. Minneapolis up 15-3. Wicked low liner at Southeast. It's over. Free ball. Seamers with a laser is dug out by Southeast. Now Donovan is stuffed by Brown. No, it's not Brown, excuse me. That would be Lindsay Boldy. That's way out the back. Well, she's got a number 2 on, and there's no number 2 in the program, so. It's over in 3. Now set by Frazier. Seamers can only get a left hand on it. Now Donovan. Big hit by Megan Donovan, and Syme cannot handle a kill by Megan Donovan. Her pass goes out of bounds. Now Tacey Pounds for Minneapolis, up 17-4. Drills one to the back row, and Syme gets there, and it's free ball. Donovan drops a hammer on it. Southeast had the block, the tip of the net, but they could not recover in the back row. Point Minneapolis. Pounds. Frazier outside to Seamers, and she lets it rip. Point Minneapolis, and Southeast is going to sub in. Cassie Stelzner. Probably butchered that name. DS on the back row. The libero comes in for defensive purposes. Cannot handle that serve for Southeast. Pounds again, and it goes right in between two on the back row. The libero not having a very good game. Pounds with another deep serve is handled this time. Now Rodriguez hammers one across. And we just bump it onto the back row. Now Syme with a pass to the front. And it's bumped over. And Donovan hits the winner to the back row. Now Minneapolis up 22-4. Tacey Pounds. Again, a deep serve. Southeast back set. They just tip it on over. Jordan Crossan. Oh, it's tipped by Frazier. And Southeast somehow gets to it. And another mix-up on our back row. We have to talk, ladies. Now, as most of the games, Chantel Darrow comes in to play front row for Tacey Pounds. Wicked serve by Southeast. Miranda Everhard has a heck of a nice serve. She lets it rip, and it's just tape high all the way across. We cannot handle her serves. We're going to have to do something with her serves, or she will present some problems. That was not quite as low and hard as the two before. Now Donovan with a cross-court winner, and Everhart cannot handle it. Minneapolis ahead 23-7. And Brown. Kelsey Brown with a big hit. Stops that run by Minneapolis Southeast with the side out. Now we'll serve, trailing 23-8. Schlesner puts the ball in the net. Chantel plays back row for Tacey. Or she is at this point anyway. Game point right here. Donovan's ball goes over, serve goes over, and they just tip it. We get to it. Now Donovan with a nice dig on the back row. And crossing with stuff as Southeast tries to tap it on across. And Shayla Syme, I believe, with the kill. 24-9. This is Rodriguez serving for Southeast. That's in the net, and that will do the first game as Minneapolis takes care of business here. 25-10 in the first game of the first match. We'll be back after we switch sides with the second game. Second game, first match. Served by Frazier, goes on across, and one hit. Southeast in the net. Point Minneapolis. Now Frazier again for Minneapolis. Southeast just having a tough time with the defense. Frazier set. DeVries knocks one into the back, in the middle, and they can't get to it. Not an extremely hard hit, but well placed. Coach Mack has Chantel that comes in and plays for Casey on the back row. Frazier, short set. Crossing with the left hand, taps it cross court, and it drops in on the line. Point Minneapolis 3-zip. Coach also has Shay Shoemaker, the freshman. There always comes prepared. You never know when you'll need an extra, and Shay, a very formidable outside hitter as a freshman, has many matches for Minneapolis in the future. Crossan just tips it across. Syme is stuffed by Crossan, and it drops at the 10-foot line in southeast side. Point Minneapolis. Frazier. Net. Nice string of serves by Krista Frazier to start this game. Now Rodriguez hammers one to the back row. Frazier backpedals, and Southeast just tips it on across. Now crossing, it's good. No question there, it was well in. Jordan with the ability to hammer it down to the floor. She can elevate. Now DeVries. Net. Two in a row now. Minneapolis in the net. One thing that I'm sure they were consistent over the weekend at Russell, and there's a return favor by Brown. Any tournament, if you win the tournament, you have got to serve well all day long, and I'm sure Minneapolis did. Now Crossan with top spin. Top spin takes it right down to the floor. It's a winner. As the girls say, it's an ace. 8-2 Minneapolis. Wicked spin to the left. Jordan's serve there kind of looked like my drive at out on the golf course. It was a slicing to the right. I cannot handle it. And there's another one with top spin. Rodriguez cannot handle it, and Southeast is going to call timeout to try and stop this run at 10-2 Minneapolis. I'm going to go ahead and shut it off, because when the JV gets here and we play JV1, I'm going to tape a little bit of that, because I know somebody plays in it. And we'll be back after this timeout. And we're back. Jordan Crossan still serving for Minneapolis. Southeast pass comes to the front line and way out of bounds, but DeVries tips it, gets a hand on it. It's out of bounds. Out the back row to Southeast. Point for the purple. They trail 3-10. Sign with the serve. Now DeVries passes right on the money to Pounds. Outside hit by Donovan. It's handled by Southeast. Tipped. Now Seamers. Donovan again in the middle, and Rodriguez hits the floor for that one. Now Brown. And Crossan with a nice dig on the back row. All we can do is tip it over. There's a bare spot right there as Donovan finds a hole and dumps it in. Casey Pounds for Minneapolis. Oh my, it goes over. Barely. Now the outside, Seamers is hammers one over. It's tipped, but goes out of bounds. Rodriguez cannot get to it. Now Pounds again, leading 12-3. Rodriguez pass to the front. It's good. Set. Now Frazier. Seamers with a rocket to the back row. They're there. Donovan picks that one off. That could have been 4, but I guess they must have touched it. Now the cross-court winner. It's good. Casey Pounds. One more time. 13-3. It's coming across. Donovan misjudges her jump a little. That pass by Southeast was coming across. Now Chantel in for Tacey. Seems like she plays just 1 point in the front row, and then when Krista rotates to the front, and then she goes to the back. Now time that one right, and she tipped again. She's in the net. Point Southeast. Second chance on that pass as it come across, and Donovan lays the hammer to it. She had a nice swing. Is left by Frazier, and Donovan with an attempt to get to it. Sorry I didn't move the camera, but we were in trouble on that one. 13-6, Minneapolis. Much better pass this time. Now Darrow. Whoa. Whoa. With a nice set to Seamers, and she just plugs the gap on the back line, and it goes almost out to the concession stand. Big hit by Krista Seamers. And she will serve with Minneapolis up by 8. Nice serve. A low liner with topspin, and it goes out of bounds. Southeast with not a very good passing team. And the libero. That's surprising. Leaves. She's being substituted for. Now the back row with not the ability to pass to the front. Goes out of bounds. Now Shoemaker in for the first time today. Come in for DeVries, will hit from the outside. Shoemaker, 5'9" freshman. Has a nice swing. It hit the floor. I thought Brown might have got a hand under it. Now the libero back in. Seamer still serving for Minneapolis, 17-6. Coach Mack getting the freshman in to get some playing time. Varsity action. Shea does a very nice job. Purple serving down 10 points here. And that's not going over. Everhard with a net serve. Now Donovan for Minneapolis. wicked shot to the back. Syme takes it. She had to. It was a dying ball as it was headed down to the floor. And Brown, it's not Brown, I think it's Goldie, Lindsay Goldie, did not get it over. Now Donovan, another tape shot. Rodriguez set to Brown. Shoemaker with a big swing from the outside. Goes in the net. Side out to Purple. Schlesinger. Backspin on her. Serve there. Now Crossan just tips it across. And so does Rodriguez. Frazier gets a hand on it. Now Syme with a big hit, and Donovan misjudged it on the back row, and it slid through her hands. And off the old schnoz. Point Southeast, 19-9, Minneapolis. Second game, first match. Shoemaker sets it on across to the back row. Now Crossan with a big hit. Shoemaker tips it to the back row. They get to it. Frazier backpedaling out of bounds from that pass. Just tried to set it right on across in stride, and it goes out of bounds. 19-10, Minneapolis ahead. Southeast serving. Nice pass by Donovan. And a set by Frazier. Gets Crossan the kill. Southeast cannot handle that slam. Jordan Crossan swinging well in it tonight. Krista Frazier. Nice serve, and Syme goes to the net to tip it over, and she's stuffed by Tacey Pounds and Jordan Crossan. Southeast going to call timeout one more time here as Minneapolis takes a commanding 21-10 lead. We're back. Frazier still serving for Minneapolis. Syme's pass to the front goes right on across. Now Pounds tips across for Minneapolis. Syme with a big hit is tipped at the net. Shoemaker set in the middle. Crossan hammers it on over. Southeast is able to get there, and Syme's attack at the net goes in the net for a point Minneapolis. Syme just 6 feet off the net. Kill attempt. Drops in the net. That one is out of bounds. Simon Jr. Frazier. Short. Set, and Brown recovers. Saves it. That's 4. And we're at match point. Frazier serving. It ends here. It'll end the same as the first one did. 25-10. Brown, a hit, and Frazier's right there as the cross-court kill goes in. Now Shoemaker with a big hit. It drops for point Minneapolis, and that's the way it's going to end. 25-10. Minneapolis wins the first match here today. JV will come over, and we'll play a JV 1 game, and then we'll have another varsity game. We'll be back with that later today. Later this evening, about an hour. I will film a little bit of the JV game. Southeast starting serve. Minneapolis won the JV B game over at the grade school. 25-20 or 25-8. A pretty easy time of it. 2 serves in a row. Our back row cannot handle the pass. And Southeast off to a 2-zip lead. We do get it over this time. once again our back row. Not handle that kill attempt by. Got something on the ball. Southeast still serving. Set by Pounds, and it's stuffed by Southeast and falls on our side. Point Southeast. They're still serving. Another good serve. Back row. Bad pass. Goes out the back again. Point Southeast, they're off to a 5-0 lead. We'll be back after this timeout. After that quick timeout, Southeast still serving. It's out of bounds. Morgan lets it go as Minneapolis breaks the service, and Connor Fulton will serve for Minneapolis. It's a good serve, and Southeast makes it over. Shea comes to get that. Now the middle set, Shoemaker misjudges the time a little bit there, and it goes into the net. Point Southeast. Tacey Pounds pass to the front. Morgan with a set to the outside, and Fleming's kill attempt goes in the net. Net serve, and it goes to the back row. Minneapolis. It drops in for a point Southeast. Purple up 8-1. Way out the back, point Minneapolis. And Shoemaker will serve for Minneapolis. Shea, 5'9" freshman, has a wicked serve, and it ricochets off the air duct, and it goes over. You got to keep playing. Kayla Briggs, slam goes over, and point Minneapolis. A little better hit there by Kayla. 3-8, Minneapolis trailing. Shea's serve is a rocket. And that's out. Shoemaker getting Minneapolis back in the hunt here. Up in the rafters again. Out of bounds. Now Southeast calls timeout as Minneapolis gaining the momentum. Shoemaker, another rocket to the back row. Southeast pumps it up. They cannot get it over in 3. Pass goes in the net. Point Minneapolis. Now Lady Lions back into Sang 6-8. Another wicked serve by Shoemaker, and it's not going over. 4 hits. 7-8, Southeast ahead 1. They were ahead 8-1 just a little bit ago. Another nice serve by Shoemaker. Ties this game up 8-8. Shoemaker on a roll here. And that one's going to be out of bounds. 9-8 Southeast serving. And they're going to sub in. Same Southeast team, Minneapolis JV beat in their home JV tournament. Now Chantel Darrow comes in, play the front row for Tacey Pounds, and Kendall Perry will play the back. Kendall will serve here with Minneapolis tied with Southeast 9-9. Serve is over, and it looked like it was headed out of bounds. Southeast takes it anyway. Perry set to the outside. Emily Fleming with a nice attack. That goes out of bounds. Fleming with a good swing. Minneapolis up 10-9. Serves over in good shape by Kendall. Southeast. And that's about what happened most of the time over at Abilene. Back row. Does not go after it. Drops in for a point. Southeast, and we're all knotted up at 10 each. Southeast serving. That would have been out. (11-10) Southeast. There's a nice pass by Chantel. Tipped on over by Emily Fleming. On a nice pass by Chantel Darrow. It all starts with that good first pass. Fleming's serve is over and right back down to the floor as it ricochets off excuse me, the bottom of the rafter. Popcorn was good, but got one caught. Fleming with another good serve. Southeast, that should have been left. Should have been a left on Southeast part. Not called. 12-12. Kendall's pass to the front row, hits the cables. Now Connor Fulton goes to get it. It drops in as Southeast cannot handle that cross-court winner by Connor Fulton. Now Kayla Briggs, wicked, goes out the back row. Briggs with another nice serve. It's pumped up to the front. Southeast with an attack at the net. Now Kendall with the set. Connor Fulton. Shoemaker in the net. And side out to Southeast. They trail by one. Short set. Or short serve. It's down to the floor and our back row cannot handle it. That's a little deeper. Connor comes to get that one as we get it over in 3. That's out the back, point Minneapolis. Now Tacey Pounds comes back in for Chantel and Morgan Alderson for Kendall Perry. Tape shot by Tacey Pounds. Southeast is able to get to it. Kayla Pounds' pass goes right on across. That's a better pass. Now back set. And the attack by Morgan Alderson goes over for a point. As it clears the net and drops on Southeast side, 16-14 Minneapolis. Tacey Pound serve. And that just dropped right in there. JV2 cleaned up over at the grade school. Now JV1 pulling out to a 3-point lead here over Southeast, and that pass goes out of bounds. I'm sure if one of these girls could pass, they would be on the varsity team because they had an extremely tough time getting passes to the front row there. Pounds now from Minneapolis up 18-14. Serve is over in good shape. There's another one, goes down to the floor. Southeast wants a timeout. We'll be back after this timeout. Back at you here. Pound still serving for Minneapolis. Serve is over in good shape. Southeast. Pass goes across. And that attack at the net does not go over by Frost. 2014. Tacey Pounds rocks back and hammers another one over Southeast. Attack is stopped. Tough kill by Shay Shoemaker, the 5'9" sophomore. Right spot. Blocking middle. Pounds. Gets one across. Her pass comes all the way over. Pounds with the set. Connor Fulton with the hammer from the outside, and Southeast is called in the net. It would have been a good point anyway. Pounds up on her serve today. It's over in good shape. Southeast bumps it on over. Now the set by Tacey. Connor Fulton, cross court winner. It's coming over, but Morgan tips it on across, and Southeast bumps it out of bounds. Point Minneapolis, 23-14, and Minneapolis pulling away now. They won the first games over the grade school. Pounds with another good serve. It's blocked by Shoemaker and drops on purple side. Minneapolis takes a 10-point lead. Game point here. Pounds with another serve. That's it. Minneapolis wins 25-14. We'll be back with the final game of this match. I think we'll just watch a little bit of it, and then I will tape the varsity second match of the evening. Pound starting the second game here for Minneapolis. Just like the first game, hammers it on over, trying to get a microphone close, and Connor Fulton with another winner. Kill by Minneapolis. One nothing Minneapolis. Tacey Pounds rocks back and hammers another one over. It's good. I am probably not going to watch all this, but we'll watch Minneapolis serving, especially if she would happen to serve out from 0 to 25, and she's capable of doing it the way she's serving. Pounds, another good serve. Pass comes to the front. Southeast, it's going over. It's out. Kendall watches it land in front of her, out of bounds. Point Minneapolis. She knew where she was at on the court, and oh, what a serve by Pounds. She's on a roll. Now, how many she served the first game, but she's on another run here, 4 in a row. Make that 5 in a row. I don't even need to shift the camera over it, just watch Tacey serve. 5-0 Minneapolis. Southeast not able to handle that serve by Pounds. You got your middle going all the way back to the back row to try to play that serve. She's way back too far. Timeout. Pound still serving. Minneapolis up 7-0. There she, a decent pass. It's going over. Kendall goes to get it. Now Pounds. Kayla bumps it over, and so does Southeast. Shea tries for the stuff, but it goes over, and Southeast will serve, trailing 7-1. Fulton for Minneapolis serves over in good shape, and Southeast cannot handle it. They cannot pass. Minneapolis up 8-1. Southeast serve went in the net, so I didn't even turn the camera on. Fulton short, it's down to the floor, 10-1. Well, this isn't going to be much of a match, and I want to make sure I have plenty of tape for the varsity. There's another wicked serve by Fulton. Southeast gets to it, and they bump it on over. Kendall gets there, and it's bumped on over by Emily Fleming. That's out of bounds. Nice recovery by Minneapolis. And another serve by Fulton. And a nice dig by Pounds on the back row. Fleming with the left hand, and Southeast is in the net. Minneapolis up 12-0. And with another ace. That one's in the net. Now Southeast will serve. I'll shut it off. 13-2 Minneapolis. Maker net. 14-3 Minneapolis. Oh yeah. Nice set and kill by Minneapolis. Now Chantel Darrow and Morgan Alderson in for Minneapolis. Morgan will serve. Alderson for Minneapolis. Over in good shape. Fleming with the miss hit. Goes in the net. Point Southeast. Emily Fleming for Minneapolis. Serve way out. Right down the line. Wicked shot. Not be handled by Southeast. Minneapolis up 17-7. Second game of this JV 1 match. JV 2 already winning their games over at the... Oh, that's tipped on across by Kayla Briggs. Fleming still serving for Minneapolis. It's coming over. Briggs with the slam. Now Fulton, it's out of bounds. Point Southeast. Well, I haven't been taping it all, but the Southeast pass come on across. Connor Fulton elevated and just hammered one down. I mean, one of her better attacks I've seen all year long. Now Kayla Briggs' serve goes out of bounds. Minneapolis leading 19-10. Tacey Pounds again for Minneapolis. Chantel Darrow and Kendall Perry in for Minneapolis. And that pass by Southeast. Perry watches it go out of bounds. 21-11. For that side out, Connor Fulton just ripped another one right down the middle, and Southeast could not handle it. Now their pass goes out of bounds again as Kendall watches it fly wide. Minneapolis up 22-11. Pounds again for Minneapolis. Has served a ton. It's a tape shot and lands on Southeast side. It's good. The winner. Ace, 23-11. Pounds again. Southeast sets it on across. Kendall hammers it across, but it goes out of bounds. Point Southeast, 23-12. Match point, Connor Fulton. Southeast gets to it. Connor passes it across. Now Emily Fleming. It hits the antenna like that, it's normally out. And I saw a couple of them this weekend they didn't call out. I was real surprised. It hit the antenna, it's out. Southeast will serve. Trailing 13-24, so this is match point right here. That's way out. JV wins it, and we'll be back with the varsity here in a minute. We'll start this second match the same as they started the first. Jessica DeVries, Krista Frazier, Krista Seamers, Megan Donovan, Tacey Pounds, and Jordan Crossan. At 11-2, and they're looking for 2 in a row tonight over Southeast. Typically not an easy thing to do. Southeast, pretty tough in volleyball, basketball, all sports. Just a little down this year in volleyball. Rodriguez to serve first for Southeast. Tipped on over by Krista Frazier. Pound saves it, and we cannot get to it as it goes to the back row. 1-0 Southeast. Another good serve by Rodriguez goes down to the floor in front of Seamers. Seamers with a nice pass to the front. Crossan. It's blocked. Tipped on over by Southeast. South. Minneapolis with the pass, went on across. 3-0 Southeast. Rodriguez still serving. Nice. Timeout, Minneapolis. Nope. Coach Mack just wanted to know what on there. And there's a good pass by Pounds. Now Crossan hammers it down to the floor of point Minneapolis. Now we got a little cheering section has shown up over there. Fine group of individuals over there. Southeast knocks it on over. Now DeVries with an attack. Southeast tips it on over, and we tip it. Point Southeast. Now back to the action. Brown with a good serve. Pounds with a good pass. Now Crossan tips. We're in the net. Point Southeast, and they're ahead 7-1. 6-1, excuse me. Brown still serving. Serve goes out of bounds. Point Minneapolis. Now DeVries for Minneapolis. So we're in good shape. Should have been a left by Southeast. Pounds. Kill attempt goes way out the back. Point Southeast. Now 7-2, purple. Syme to serve for Southeast. Lady Trojans jumps out to a 5-point lead in this game, and that's stuffed. Net attacked by Jordan Crossan is stuffed by Everhart. Syme's serve is in, and Southeast now out to a 9-2 lead. We'll be back after this timeout. Syme still serving for Southeast on a nice run here. Coach Mack took the timeout. Minneapolis with a good set and point. Seamers with the blast from the outside. Hammers one down for point Minneapolis. Side out to Minneapolis. Jordan Crossan will serve here. rocks back and hammers it across. That's Southeast Achilles' heel, and this whole team, they have trouble on the back row. We can get the serve back there in good shape. Another rocket by Jordan Crossan, and the pass by Southeast goes right on across. 5-9. Rodriguez goes down to get that one. Everhard just tips it across. Set by Frazier. Seamers with a blast out the back line. Out of bounds. 10-5 Southeast. And a bad serve by Stein. It goes out the back line, and now Pounds will serve for Minneapolis. It's over in good shape. Not a good pass. And it drops down to the floor after it's bumped up to the ceiling, bounce off the rafters, and back down the floor. Tacey still serving. There's a good pass. Stein with a good set and goes on across. Now Donovan can't get to that. That set was not really where Donovan wanted it. She had to go to get it, and she couldn't quite make up the distance. Got a hand on it and went in the net. And point to Southeast. Now Everhart. And a nice dig by DeVries on the back row. Now Seamers with a blast that goes clear out the back. You have to follow through with that hand to get her down to the floor because she's hitting long. Everhard now. And that dig by our back row goes out of bounds. Now Southeast back up by 6. And we're having trouble on the back row. Everhard's serve goes over. Now Donovan in the middle, and she hammers it down to the floor as Shayla Syme dives for it and can't come up with it. 8-13. Seamers serve goes across, and Southeast gets it over in 3. There we go. Donovan with point accuracy hammers one into the corner. Point Minneapolis. Now down just 4. Seamer still serving. A wicked shot over. Southeast gets to it. They bump it on over. Now nice serve by Frazier. 4. Not touched by the purple, and Minneapolis didn't get it over. 4 hits. 14-9 Southeast, and they will serve. Tape shot, and DeVries gets under. Back set by Donovan, or by Frazier, and Donovan comes to the net and hammers it down. Nice back set by Krista Frazier. Now Megan Donovan. Lady Lions trying to get back in this thing. Brown hammers one into the net. Point Minneapolis. Donovan with another nice serve, and Syme and Stein can't get to it. Two juniors together there on the back row. Donovan, nice serve, and nice stuff by Crossan. Southeast in the net as Crossan catches that pass by Southeast, flush at the top of the net, and hammers down another one. Point Minneapolis. Another nice serve by Megan Donovan, back set to Brown. Krista Frazier with 1-2. Crossan with a kill. What a save by Chantel Darrow and a lift. Darrow playing the back row for Tacey Pounds with a heck of a save there. Now Rodriguez back serving for Southeast. Nice pass by Seamers. And Crossan hammers one into the tape, and it rolls all the way down to the M from the corner and drops on Southeast side for a point. A nice job by Chantel Darrow. Frazier's serve is over in good shape, and Brown set for some reason instead of Stein is in the net, and we're all knotted up at 15. They saw that quick set coming, and Crossan with a hard swing is stuffed by Brown, Southeast, and they go up 16-15. A good dig on the back row by Pounds, but the pass Frazier could not get to. And it's point Southeast. Brown's next serve goes in the net. Point Minneapolis. Now just Jessica DeVries trailing by 1, Lady Lions. A tip by Seamers as it came on across. Now Crossan with the bump to Frazier. Oh, that's in. Nice shot. Krista Seamers with the howitzer finds the corner. Point Minneapolis. Now DeVries with another nice serve. Makes it over. Syme with an attack at the net is stuffed by Crossan. Point Minneapolis. Now Jessica DeVries again. Syme kill from the outside. It's good. And we're all tied up at 18. By far, this is Southeast's best game of the night. Syme serve makes it over. It's a nice save by Minneapolis. It came up, and number 2 hammers it back to the back row. Point Southeast. Now Syme with another good serve. Frazier tipped by Southeast. Frazier sets it to the back, and Southeast cannot get to it. And we're all tied up at 19. Crossan now for Minneapolis. And Syme cannot handle that serve by Jordan Crossan in 2019 Minneapolis. Timeout. Crossan still serving for Minneapolis. A nice shot over Syme this time, can handle it. And a tip by Stein. Nice set by Frazier. Is stuffed, and a nice recovery by Frazier. Now from the outside, Eberhard with a kill attempt goes out the back line. Point Minneapolis. A rocket to the back row by Jordan Crossan finds the floor right in front of the libero. And she's going out. Brown goes in. 22-19. Crossing rears back and hammers another one. Brown. They get it over. Donovan. Boom. Nice set by Frazier. Megan Donovan came to the net that time, and that's puts Minneapolis up 23-19, and Southeast wants timeout. The mustachioed, long-haired characters over on the front row are starting to make some noise for the Lady Lions. Let me tell you, it's appreciated. There's Seamers with a big hit. Is blocked. Now Seamers bumps it on over as Southeast was able to block at the net. Donovan in the net, and that's a point Southeast. Now Stein to serve for Southeast, and the libero comes back in for Brown. 23-20 Minneapolis. Crossing with a nice bump in the back row. Now Donovan rears back and hammers it on across. Now Frazier with the back set, pounds. Nice dig by, now Donovan brings it up, Southeast in the net. Nice play by Minneapolis. It came on across. Donovan, presence to mind just to bump it straight on up. Now we're at game point. First game of the second match. And she's been serving all night, Casey Pounds. And they've all been over in good shape. Now Southeast back set. Rodriguez. Now to Frazier. Donovan in the middle. They can't get it. Point Minneapolis, and that's the way it ends. 25-20 Minneapolis. We'll trade sides and play again here. Second game, second match. Second game, second match. Krista Frazier, first serve for Minneapolis. Rodriguez with the bump, tipped on across. Now the set, and DeVries hammers it across Southeast with the save. Now tip, and what a save by Seamers. Donovan has got to take that ball as Seamers goes way back row and gets that. We couldn't handle it. Point Southeast. Now Seamers pass. Good grief, ladies. Well, that one hits the floor. Cape shot by Rodriguez, and we're back to the same start we had last game. 3-0 Southeast. There's a decent pass to the front. Frazier tips it on over. And Seamers goes to get it. Now Frazier. That attack by Syme goes out the back. Tipped by Minneapolis. There's a bad serve by Rodriguez. Thank you very much. Couldn't handle her serves. 1-4 was Jessica DeVries. Nice serve. It's over. Now Stein with the set. And Syme with the big hit from the side. Tipped by Crossan. Tipped by Syme. Let's go ahead and hit it, ladies. There we go. Big hit by Seamers. They're going to get to it. Now it's set on across. Frazier. 4. Seamers attack from the outside does not make it over and was not tipped by Southeast. That's in. Six to 1. Southeast out to a quick lead again. And Coach Mack wants timeout. Brown serving again for Southeast. Nice pass by Frazier. Back set. Crossan. It's stuffed by Eberhard. Now Crossan just bumps it on over. Syme tips. And Frazier tips. Krista Frazier with a set right back to the very corner. And Southeast tracks it down, but cannot get it back in play. Now Jordan Crossan for Minneapolis. Net 7-2 Southeast. It's kind of the way we started out last time. Coach Mack would rather have a fast start. Pounds with the tip over. Now Eberhard with a nice attack for 5'3". We're not getting our hit over there. I think they blocked it. It just came down on our side. DeVries. Pass goes in the net. Symes. Serve is in the net. Now Minneapolis trailing 9-3 with Tacey Pound serving for the Lady Lions. And they tip it on across point for Southeast. Let's see who else is on here. Another point Southeast. A mustachioed individual down here. Chantel Darrow in for Minneapolis. Now it's tipped on over by Rodriguez. Donovan, a big hit. And the winner at Southeast has jumped out to an 11-4 lead here. Now Seamer's serve is over in good shape. Donovan takes the pass and hammers it down twice. 5-11 Minneapolis. Seamers for Minneapolis. Serves over in good shape. The pass comes clear over. Frazier sets it on across. Tipped by Southeast. Now DeVries with a nice swing. And the stop by Donovan. Seamer still serving for Minneapolis. Nice swing by Southeast. Now Frazier with the set. DeVries, the hammer to the back row. They get to it. Their pass goes clear out of bounds. 4 hits. Seamer is for Minneapolis. Southeast back set. They tip it on over. Now Frazier. Donovan in the middle. Right off the hands of Syme on the back row. Point Minneapolis. Seamers on a nice roll here. Moisture on the ball. Seamers with another nice serve. Her pass comes over across and bumps it up. Frazier with a nice set to DeVries, and she hits a winner, and I don't know how their libero got to it, but they did. Seamers, now Frazier, Donovan. That looked like she pancaked out and got that, but evidently not. It evidently found the floor, and that's point, Minneapolis. Now Seamers, trailing by 2. Another serve, and it comes over, and this time Donovan puts it down to the floor. She about come clear out of her shoes on that one. It was perfectly set for her on her side, and she popped it right down to the floor. Now Seamers. Symes pass is over in good shape. That's out. Southeast wants a timeout as Minneapolis has clawed their way back into this game, 11-11. Seamers still serving. Minneapolis trying to pull away here. Second game, the second match. Symes with pass to the front. Stein goes to hit it. And it's just pumped on over. That set was awful close. Frazier knew Donovan was coming to get it. And Donovan tips it over to the side where Stein had vacated as the setter. And that's a point, Minneapolis. Seamers still in good shape with the serve. Now Frazier set outside. DeVries. DeVries has been actually kind of unlucky. She has had 3 big hits in this game that Southeast has been able to field, and I've always stated that you just need to keep on hitting, keep swinging, and paid off that time is a good point, Minneapolis. Nice pass by the libero, and it falls in front of Chantel as the ball comes over. And that's point Southeast, 13-12. What a run by Krista Seamers. Now Everhard. That's out. Donovan set on the outside, and she hammers one cross court, just misses the line. Everhard now. The game knotted 13. Pass comes on over. Now DeVries with the outside set. Hammers one down that Southeast gets to. Frazier distributing well. Now Donovan hitting from the middle. That's out. Good play by both teams there. Donovan now for Minneapolis. Symes with a good pass to the front. Rodriguez. And a nice stuff by Crossan. And a lift by Southeast as Crossan stuff. Now Donovan still serving. Wicked serve, and that pass is coming all the way over here, and they save it somehow, and it goes in the net. Wow. Stein could not get that pass up. And Southeast coach wanting to try to break the momentum here. Subs in as Donovan rears back and hammers another one over. Their pass comes over. We're set in the middle. No one there. And DeVries, wow, way out the back. DeVries hustled to the middle of the net, saves that for Minneapolis. And Southeast attack goes way out the back. Donovan with another serve, and the pass goes way out of bounds. They save it. Frazier set, Crossan. It's in. I'm late getting there, but it was nice attack by Crossan. Referee says 2 for 1. Megan Donovan she's not letting up at all, right off the hand of Brown. And Southeast wants a timeout. 2013, Minneapolis starting to pull away. 2013, one timeout left for Minneapolis, 2 for Southeast, and Donovan puts it in the net. And that's just exactly what Southeast coach wanted with that timeout. 2014, Southeast serving. That's a nice dig by Megan. Crossing with a big attack is stuffed by Southeast. It comes back over. And there's a nice block by Crossing. And it's 4 hits by Southeast as it pinballs around in the front court. Off 3 or 4 different arms. Chantel with a good job. Now Frazier. That's down to the floor. Oh, not called that way though. Crossing. Everard cannot handle it on the back row, and Crossing with a kill for Minneapolis. Now Frazier serves over Brown with a tip over to Shayla Syme, and we get to it. I'm sorry I'm not getting the camera around. We did get to it way over in the corner, but there's no way of getting that one back onto the court, into play. It's way out of bounds by Rodriguez, one of the better servers they have. Point Minneapolis, 23-15. Now DeVries with a chance to ice this one away. Nice serve over in good shape. Hits the cable. Shayla Syme with the tip. Frazier. A good attack by Seamers. It's not coming over. They get to it and save it, but their third hit could not get it over. Match point right here, Minneapolis. 24-15. Libero with a nice pass. Now Syme. We tip it on over. And Syme gets stuffed by Crossing, and it goes down on Southeast side. Point Minneapolis, and that's the way it ends. Minneapolis runs their record to 12-2. The only 2 losses, of course, were the 2 Sacred Heart games, which I feel we should have won one of those. Anyway, back with football action this Friday. Dale will be out at Russell, and next week we'll catch more volleyball. It's all from Minneapolis High School Gymnasium. JV 2-1, JV 1-1, and the varsity won both their matches here. So signing off, and we'll get this on this weekend.